The National People's Power held another rally today in Ampara ahead of the general election. The rally was chaired by NPP leader President Anurukumara Disanayaka.
During the presidential election, they spoke directly to the Muslim community, asserting that they would not be allowed to perform their religious practices, celebrate or uphold their cultural traditions. He said that these falsehoods have been used to sow distrust among ethnic groups, particularly among Sinhalese Buddhists and Muslims. However, by confronting these claims and believing them to be false accusations, the people of this country have placed their faith in the National People's Power to form its own government. We thank the people for that. The general election is approaching. So, what has happened? Have those same storytellers from last time shown up in Ampara yet?
පහුගිය ජනාධිපති ඡන්දෙම ඒ දෙන්න වැඩිපුර හිටියේ නැගෙනහිර උතුර කල්මුනේ එන්නති.
During the last presidential election, they practically camped out in the eastern province. They were everywhere, in Kalmune, Samanture and Ampara. But what about this time? Nowhere to be seen. Why aren't they coming? Because they have nothing left to say. They have hit rock bottom in terms of failure. Now that the rallies are over, they have begun holding media briefings. A chair, table, banner at the back, a couple of mics and 2 cameras. That is the drill. They are now starting to spread falsehoods and allegations again. They cannot come to the villages, cannot express a public opinion. The people aren't listening to them either. Yet they are beginning to disseminate misinformation through media influence. But we believe that on the 14th of November, the people of this country will deliver an appropriate response. The political landscape in this district has been shaped by separate parties for Muslims and Sinhala people. Muslims elect leaders from Muslim parties, while Sinhala people elect leaders from Sinhala parties. The divisions extend beyond religion. They also exist in language and political affiliation. We have become a fragmented nation in every respect. We are a nation that has faced the consequences of this division. We have endured a civil war for 30 years. The Easter Sunday attacks occurred, resulting in heightened suspicion, distrust, anger and animosity among Sinhala, Tamil and Muslim communities. Can our country progress if we remain divided? Can we move forward while mired in suspicion, hostility and resentment? The future of this country hangs in the balance. The future of our children depends on it. It is not solely about economic development. It is about our ability to foster national unity. The more we can achieve this, the more we can advance our nation. We must put an end to this era of division. The means to maintain political power has relied on perpetuating poverty in the villages. Winning votes becomes easier when the villagers are impoverished. You know they secure votes by promising commodes and 10 kilograms of rice. For that, the village needs to remain poor. They get people to attend meetings promising a packet of rice and 2,000 rupees. For that, the villagers must be poor. Therefore, their political strategy has consistently depended on the villagers remaining in poverty. That is why they have never devised a plan to rescue our country from this state of poverty. The primary task of our government is to liberate the people from this poverty.
The president also expressed his views on rice procurement.
The previous government did not purchase a single grain of paddy during the last harvest. Today, there is no paddy with the farmers. It is in the hands of businessmen. They have found themselves in a position where they control the prices. We are determined to change this situation. We have instructed a reorganization of all stocks at the Paddy Marketing Board and the Food Commissioner's Department. We have developed plans for the government to buy the maximum amount of paddy at guaranteed prices during the upcoming harvest. After that, we cannot allow any distortion in the paddy market. Small-scale traders are being organized. The Satosa network will sell rice. The government's warehouses are stocked with rice and small traders are prepared to sell. This way, farmers will receive a fair price for their paddy and consumers can buy rice at a reasonable price. Political leadership is essential for the development of this country. How is our political leadership structured? The presidency represents one form of political power, the parliament another, The provincial council yet another, and local government bodies still another. Where do we currently hold political power? Only in the presidency. That is insufficient for nation building. We need to bring local issues to the parliament and direct the government's attention. We need to implement national development plans in this district. Therefore, we urgently need public representatives from these districts. That is why we must secure power in parliament on the 14th of November, where the next political authority lies.